Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
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 Oh. Yeah.
Howard Stern played a clip today of a news guy trying to say, we need to fight smart. And what came up was, we need to smite fart. He did it on live television.
I would never smite thee farter.
He broke down and laughed about it. Like they all lost it.
Of course. Like that's radio gold right there.
You gotta smite fart. It's a smite fart. I just said smite fart. That's how it went. It was so great.
Dude, I read a story today about some guy, or maybe a couple of guys. I want to say it was in England or I don't know.
Some white Euro nation.
Sure.
For shots and gaggles, why not?
But they stole a gold coin that was an inch and a half thick, picture like a quarter, but an inch and a half thick, 22 inches in diameter. A 45 plate, I'm guessing, somewhere around there.
75
gym,
quarters in a row?
No, a 45, when you're lifting in the gym,
Oh, that. A 45 plate.
2. Yeah, the 45 plate, something about that big, maybe a little bigger.
Tom, I lift things and put them down.
But all in gold. Dude stole this from some type of museum or something out of a wheelbarrow.
How the fuck did he get out of the building?
In a wheelbarrow. It was 220 pounds. I'm just picturing the guy running with a wheelbarrow across a railroad track,
In his head, was he I can outrun cops?
He fucking did. They haven't caught him.
He got away?
Dude, all they're going to do is melt that shit down and sell it in smaller bits. They're
of course.
They're getting away with it. No questions asked.
And they're getting rich.
No questions asked.
Wait, they got away?
I didn't read anyone got arrested.
Let's assume he did. How did he get that wheelbarrow out of the building, or the coin out of the building?
I think him and somebody you and I can lift 200. I can lift 220 pounds out
Especially
of a building.
if it meant we're about to be millionaires.
Absolutely,
we could lift it out.
I can lift it out of the building. 2 guys lifting it out of the building. I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. They ran with it in a wheelbarrow across a bridge. I think it was a railroad track bridge.
We're really doing it, Harry.
I got it, guys. I'm getting
We're rich.
Society.
Can't feel my fingers.
No,
man.
they got away, man. It's got to be worth millions. I forget how much. They did say it in the article. I forget, but
let's assume billions.
Let's assume. I wish I was making billions. Welcome back, everybody. I wish I was making billions.
Back to the podcast. We're all millionaires in our minds.
What would you do? What would you do if you won the Mega Millions or the whatever the other one is?
I would quit work, stat.
Yeah.
And I would only do shit that I enjoy doing. So on nice days, I'd go punt a football in a yard.
Just absolutely huge ambitions.
I want to be outside, man.
I'm with you.
I just want to be outside.
Build tree houses and such.
That's happiness right there.
I'm with you.
Fuck it.
I'm with you. I would probably buy a few vacation houses.
Yeah. I mean, do you?
Yeah.
Do you buy all those things or do you just rent the sickest place available wherever you want to go and not have to worry about property?
No, I'm thinking
money
about,
is nothing.
I'm thinking about you hire one person to manage all your properties, but you buy properties in every place you want to go, so you never have to pay for it when you stay, but you can make money on it in the other months by renting it out. Pays for itself.
And how much does that guy make that manages everything for you?
I don't know. You figure out how much you can make off of each property and then cut him in on the deal.
Welcome back to the Real Estate Podcast.
This isn't about real estate. It's about me, motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Don't smite the fart, bro.
I'm not going to smite the fart.
Almighty smiter.
Back on the podcast. So my father the other day comes in, or I went into his house, and I told him not to listen to episode 2.
Naturally.
I talked about him, and I was like, Mom, I know you listened last week. You gave me your input. If you want to listen again, fine, but I recommend you don't. I did talk about you and Dad on the podcast.
But as soon as you mention it, they want to hear it.
Of course.
It's natural.
Well, it's fine.
Well, we got the story out of it.
Of course. Because my dad's sitting there as I'm talking to my mom about it, and he goes, huh? You got a bobcat? Tommy, you got a bobcat? Huh?
Bobcat? Did he really say
No,
bobcat?
He bobcat. Like
The jungle cat.
I don't know if it's so much of a jungle cat. I think they're in like just the regular woods. It doesn't have to be a jungle.
What the fuck do you know about a bobcat?
The fuck do you know about a bobcat? Say they're from a jungle.
Well, they're wild. It's a wild cat.
Yeah, but there's bobcat in New Jersey. There's no jungle
It's
in
no
New
house
Jersey.
cat. If it's not a house cat, it's a jungle cat. Everybody knows that.
Okay, sure.
Watch some.
Sure.
Get your Nat Geo chops up, bro.
I think you should. I think you need to realize there's more places in the world that have cats than the
You think
jungle.
a bobcat is just a skinny little guy who lives in the trees?
I know you have a thing about like tigers and shit, and they live in the jungle.
I love me some jungle cats. I absolutely do.
Are we still talking about
turn it off.
tigers?
Yeah, look at Lenny over there, erasing the board
Lenny.
for us. They've seen
Oh
it.
man. So yeah, he did call it a bobcat, and I was like, Dad, under what circumstance in this world do you think I'd be able to acquire a bobcat? Like, where am I going to purchase a bobcat?
Where do you
think I
go?
trapped one in the backyard? I'm like, hey, Pop, come look at my bobcat.
Where do you go? What is it?
The internet?
He didn't think it through.
It's not the only place I could think of.
Podcast Bobcat. We should have started the Bobcat.
The Bobcat podcast?
That's so annoying to say. One time and I'm done with it.
Bobcat podcast?
Yep. I would never listen.
No.
Not for me.
Well, I don't like bobcats that much.
You never have. You don't even care to read up on them. You think they live in trees.
I said forest. You said jungles, man. Christ. All I'm telling is a story about my dad and how he called my podcast the Bobcat.
What's a Picard pest? That's what I heard right there. You definitely fumbled at the 1 yard line right there.
All right,
Admit it,
all right,
admit it,
all right,
admit it.
all right, all right, all right. I'll give it to you. That's the last time I give it to you, though. No homo.
The podcast.
So, this week on the Jump In Social, we're going to discuss some fun topics.
Like weeknight drinking.
Late night drinking, weekday late night drinking. Let's start there. Weekday late night drinking.
What's the earliest you've had a beverage? Like, it's probably on vacation, but where you're kind of like, is it too early to be drinking? Then you're like, well, I'm not at home, so it's okay.
Oh man,
Have you
the
had
way you preface that and the what I was thinking up until the end of what you just said made me think one thing, and then you made me feel bad about myself by the time you got to the end of your statement.
This is no place for bad feelings.
Well, I'm gonna
This
tell you.
is
I'm
no
gonna tell you.
place for
I'm gonna
bad-
tell you why, and it's gonna be a little long-winded, but stay with me.
Oh boy.
I know.
Here we go.
I apologize.
So if anyone has to go to the bathroom, this is a good time to
So originally,
go piddle, come back to the podcast.
It's a good time to go fist yourself, is what it is. Anyway, so
Gold.
so you asked how early was it that you had a drink?
Way too in the Merle.
Way too in the Merle. It was this morning, somewhere around 10 a.m.
You had wait. That's not the earliest.
Yeah, I know
you've had
you were
a
talking
drink.
about. I know you were talking about when you were away on vacation and
I mean,
everything.
any day ever. What's the early? Oh, what you're saying now is when you felt bad about having a drink.
Yeah, this is the story about how what you were saying made me feel bad because I was thinking about drinking early in the morning. And this morning, after my lady left to go be productive in her day, I decided to open up the bottle of wine that we started last night.
Was it the red or the white?
The red. So I opened up the bottle of wine and I started drinking that while I was playing some online poker in the morning.
Wait, you were playing online poker? That's weird.
Super productive.
Yeah.
But the reason why I was home today is because yesterday while I was at work, one of my tooths decided to fall out.
No, the best part about that is you just said tooths.
Yeah, I said it on purpose, you jackass.
Did you? Because you
Oh,
didn't
my
even have a
tooths.
lisp.
My tooths.
My tooth.
Do you want me to have the lisp? Hold on.
No.
One of my tooths.
No,
my
put
tooth.
it back. Put it back. I don't want it. No, thank you.
So, genetics, they're bad. My teeth, the bad. Working on getting the implants in, but for now, got to have this weird thing in that has 2 teeth coming out. It's almost like a checkerboard, like a black square, white square, black square, white square, except it's like tooth, no tooth, tooth, no tooth. It's fucking hideous. I got to tell you.
Jesus.
I got to tell you.
We need a name for you when you don't have your teeth in. We need to come up with something that's a, different character because you are not yourself.
It's something in the Redneck Persuasion.
Like,
It absolutely is like Billy Bob or something.
Downtown
like
Cowboy Tom.
That's weak.
How about ugh.
Yeah, it'll come organically. Let's just talk about it over time. But anyway, that's the reason why I was home today, because yesterday at work that happened, and I turned to my boss and I was like, "Listen, you're not going to believe this shit, but watch this."
And you
showed him. Just fucking showed him, and he was like, "Oh my god, what the fuck happened to you?
Come here, Bob. You got to see this one."
I was like, "Listen, I gotta go today. I'm gonna go to the dentist. I should be back tomorrow." So I go to the dentist, and he takes my fucking tooth out, and he's like, "If you come back about 3:30 tomorrow, I'll have it back for you."
3:30.
It's like 3:30 tomorrow.
What are you supposed to do all day?
I'm supposed to be a productive adult. How do you expect me to do anything without 2 of my 4 front teeth?
Make sure you smile. They can hear it in your voice.
Good Lord.
Yikes.
So I had to take the day. So that's what I did this morning. So I started drinking. But you have to understand, when you started saying that whole statement, it's like, when was the earliest you drank when you're really not supposed to be drinking? And I was like,
oh yeah, that's how we started.
Went through like a good bottle and a half of wine.
Bottle and a half of wine.
It was
Wait, hold on. You said, so I finished the bottle we started last night. It sounds like you opened a new one.
It was one of those cheap fat bottles. It was like equal to bottle and a half, I would say.
Where it's like $9.99, but it's a gallon and a half of wine.
Exactly.
That's the deal.
Exactly.
That's the deal.
It's the gallon of milk that was on the back of the shelf that no one bought before the expiration date. Give it to you half price.
Num num. So you had a bottle and a half of wine before noon today.
No. I just started before noon today. It probably took me till about 3.
Aye. What about vacation? What's the earliest vacation beverage you've had?
Early AM.
I think you had a Red Bull vodka on one of the bachelor parties we had. You had a Red Bull vodka like 7 or 8 a.m.
I think I've had earlier than that.
Like you started it was like before
and in no
breakfast.
way do I have a drinking problem.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
It's a bachelor party. It's not a drinking problem.
I think beyond bachelor party,
yep,
I think. Anyhow,
you were saying?
Christ. So I think one of the earliest drinks I probably ever had was on my way out to my 28th birthday party in Vegas.
It's your 28th?
Yeah, well, it happened in 2011. So the reason why I went out to Vegas for my birthday, it was... My birthday's 11/11, November 11th.
Always has
Veterans Day. Thank you for all the veterans out there.
Thank you for your service.
Appreciate everything you do,
Legends.
including my father. You're a legend too.
Salute.
11/11/11 was a very important day because I figured, when are you going to see one number across the board ever? You don't, because if it's October, you don't have it. It's November, and it's my birthday. And I realized somewhere in like 2002 that 11/11/11 was going to be my birthday.
You were just a little girl when you realized.
I didn't even realize what Vegas was at the time, but I said we're going to go to Vegas and we're going to put $11 on 11 at 11/11 and 11/11 on 11/11/11.
You lost me. I mean, it's so obnoxious.
You didn't lose me. You didn't lose me. I've said it for so many goddamn
11 in a fucking row. Who could keep up with this?
And how many years did I say that statement that you lost me?
So
my nuts, you lost me.
Well, it just became so annoying. 11/11/11/11.
Oh, was it annoying when you hit?
No.
Why don't you tell us the story about when you hit?
I did say I would go all along.
I mean, this was so annoying.
It was so
So annoying.
Yes, I rolled my eyes every time you went.
Yeah, yeah. And what did you
vomited?
And what did you
for a
come
minute and a
home?
half
What
straight.
did you come home with because of that whole 11 thing?
Roughly $1,300.
$11 on 11 at 11 11 and 11 11 on 11 11.
So
11.
obnoxious. So rude. Like, that's rude to our listeners. Who wants to hear that? God damn it.
Fist yourself.
You fist yourself. $1,300. And that was after cost of the trip. 11 made some money that day.
It sure did. Go
It's a
ahead.
good day in history.
Can you go on with the damn story?
It was a roulette onslaught of 11s. Other people had the same idea. We met people who had the same birthday, same idea. It was fucking ridiculous. And all these roulette tables were lighting up with 11s. Like, you could see electronic board. You can see what numbers come up. And you see people celebrating. And it's because 11 was hitting on every fucking table at
Unreal.
that same time. It was so ridiculous.
Except the table that I went to because I missed it the first 11.
Perfectly,
But
you went to the table that didn't hit.
But I turn around and see you throwing your hands up because you just hit 11.
I was fucking rocking out right there.
So I was like,
so what do you do?
So I was like, I came over and I was happy because I was like, at least somebody won.
Yeah.
And like the whole trip had some purpose.
That can only be good news.
The whole trip had some purpose.
Yeah, the
at this
story,
point.
like, there was a story already.
Right.
And then
it actually worked out.
And then Tom says,
And then here comes
miracle.
fucking Hollywood gold.
No one would
I
believe
walk
it.
over and I was just like, I can't believe you hit it. I was like, congratulations, man. I'm like, fuck it. We're out here for a reason, right? I'm doubling that shit.
Yep.
Throw it right back down.
Because they keep your bet on the table
Right.
if you just
so I
won.
put 11 on 11 that you already had 11
please
on.
don't. Please
I
fucking
tried. I
don't
really
start with
tried.
the
I really
11s.
tried.
Fucking vomit on the microphone if you go into the 11s one more time.
I really tried.
They know what happened. It fucking hit.
Again.
It fucking hit.
Again. So what is it? It's 35 to 1. So that's 350 plus another 35. So that's
Carry the-
385.
plus
Double
the
385.
divided
So
by
that's 6. 160. That's 760. 770.
to the
8.
square
Some.
root
I'm.
of
I'm pro-
seven.
my
It's
math,
a lot of
my
money.
math's fucking off.
It's a lot of money.
It's great for literally a 7-minute span.
That was the roulette run of my life.
That was awesome, and I was glad we were all a part of it.
Billy Dwight was standing there and like, Bill, what's your favorite number? He's like, 9. I'm like, you got it, pal. Threw $5 on 9 and it hit. Like, it was fucking just the best hour of my life.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It's the shit you usually wake up from.
So you've been married, and
Yeah.
that's the best hour of your
oh,
life.
come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
I did it to you. I did it to you.
Just shoot me in the arrow in
I
the back.
know.
You leave me in the trenches taking grenades.
Absolutely. I actually dug the trench for
You
you and
motherfucker.
literally gave you the heel
And then
into the
threw the
trench.
grenade.
Yeah, and I know Riss
Pinball.
listens, and I know she's going to play it to you.
You're fucked up, dude.
Why not?
In the trenches.
Yeah, whatever.
Team player.
She knows what's real.
Welcome
Come
back
on.
to the Jump In podcast. Dickhead.
It's the jump in social, you dick.
It was social, and then you became a dickhead.
And then you jumped in the
I
trenches.
jumped in the trenches taking fucking grenades socially while you pulled the trigger. Cocksucker.
Do you want to keep talking about Vegas, or do you want to talk about your personal demons?
What fucking demons, motherfucker?
I don't know. Well, Vegas was probably one of the drunkest I've ever been.
Oh, we're absolutely sharing the video of that. Thank you, Devin Hurley, for providing.
Oh yeah.
We have 15 seconds of absolute gold. Tom absolutely shit-faced in said Vegas trip. All the 11s, you know when it was.
Yeah, hold on.
No, don't fucking hold
I'm
me
gonna
on.
fucking hold you
Don't
on.
fucking hold me on.
I'm holding you on
telling
right
about
now.
the fucking story. I'm talking about Vegas. What do you
I
mean,
don't
hold
care.
on?
I'm talking about Vegas too.
I'm on a fucking roll
I'm
right
talking
now.
about-
What do you mean? You can't just tell somebody to slow
All right, go
down.
ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, now I'm upset.
Go ahead.
Now I'm upset. I
Go
was in the
ahead.
middle of a roll, and now I can't even continue.
Well, why can't you go on?
Well, because
You
now
were
you're
on
all
a roll,
handsy.
weren't
You're all
you?
handsy all over the microphone.
You're the
like I
one
did
that's over
something
here
wrong.
throwing hands over
I'm
at
not
me.
throwing hands over here. I'm just upset.
You done?
I'm upset.
You
I'm
done?
all right. I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm okay.
You got one on?
What are we talking about?
We were talking about the story. Let me just start with.
Handsies. Go ahead.
That sounds. I'm never going to start with a handsy.
Go ahead. You always do.
Just shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Go ahead. I didn't know either.
No, what I was going to say
Sharp
is
as
that.
a tack.
What I was going to say is that Most people have the drunkest nights of their life and they have to recall them.
Oh, but yours.
I have a fucking 10-minute video.
That's true.
I don't know where it is. I've seen the thing in full length. I'm going to resurrect it at some point and get it to everybody.
That's what she said.
But I know that I at least have a good 25-second clip of the highlight of the whole night where Jeff is probably going to tell you about right now.
So hammered, absolutely hammered. Tom's got this Bill Crosby kind of fucking
Crosby?
Crosby?
Like the fucking hockey player? Yeah.
No, he's a bitch.
Bill Crosby.
Bill Cosby is
All-star
the guy.
Bill Crosby.
Cosby.
And what an all-star Bill Crosby is.
The beer's working.
We all know exactly what an all-star Bill Crosby is.
Bill Crosby. Jeff's going to tell the story now. Jeff, take it away. Well, Bill Crosby.
Today in
Bill Crosby.
Jumpin' Social's fuck-ups.
Oops.
Jeff calls Bill Cosby Bill Crosby.
So Tom's got this half jog, half Bill Crosby thing going on. And he's like, a bippin' and a boppin' and a boopin'. We get into the elevator. He's trying to hit all the fucking numbers. Finally, someone gets in front of him, tries to push him away. Tom wins the battle. And all of his weight, all 265 roughly.
Oh, not at that time. I was actually looking pretty. I was just looking at the video. I was looking pretty slim then.
Oh, were you?
Right
Let's
now,
talk about that
255.
because that's what's important. Let's talk about how much you weigh.
Right now,
Big
you're in
Tom-
the middle of a story.
Big Tom Callahan, all of his weight, 200 and something. It's 200 and something.
Yeah, I haven't been under 200 since high school. So go on.
He goes full force, eats elevator door. I think actually dented. I think it was actually dented the next morning.
Yeah, my face mush spot was in the door the next morning.
He mushed his face. He falls right to the floor, and it just breaks out in hysterical laughter. Devin's hyena laugh. It gets ridiculous.
I did get one floor though.
We're absolutely sharing that video.
Yeah, it's coming out at some point. Stay tuned.
And there is a full-length 5-minute version of you walking through Vegas.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Comedy gold.
If we can resurrect the whole thing, we will. But we definitely have the elevator, the highlight for you. So we'll give you that at the minimum.
That is worth the next 15 seconds of your life, and you'll probably watch it a few times. It's
if I was anyone more than who I was, it may have gone internet gold.
You just got real deep right there.
I mean, I'm nobody. I'm a nobody.
Oh, what do you mean you're nobody?
I'm a nobody.
You got this big time podcast.
Big time. It's all big time.
Big time.
So if you share this with 3 of your friends, it may go internet gold, and I'll split the winnings with every single one of you. You just have to email us after this episode that you want in on it. You email us after this episode you want in on it, and when it becomes internet gold and I make the money off of it, I'll cut you in.
You had a good idea
We'll split
last
it.
time. Know what we should also do?
That's right, but you added an email.
Yeah, email.
Adulting.
They know.
Adulting.
They know.
They do.
They know.
They do.
But you know how Pirate Laugh was the name of the last episode?
Yeah.
You recall.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if people realize why it was
called Pirate Laugh. Yeah.
So you had a great idea. When we name the episode something that's not obvious, and you could tell us where in the episode it happened.
Free piece of merch.
You get some merch.
Yeah.
T-shirt, hat, hoodie, whatever the fuck you want.
You actually name the piece of merch you want, we'll get it to you.
Hell yeah.
I'm lying to you. No, I will.
Tom will drop it off.
Maybe
It's
it won't.
yeah,
I don't know.
He'll drop it off. Why pay for shipping when we have Tom?
I hope you live in California.
Or Denver. Please leave in. Please order
live in
some
Denver.
shit in Denver.
For Christ's sake.
You'll never come home.
I went there once. I came home.
That's true. Fair point.
Yeah. with a bouquet of flowers.
A bouquet?
A bouquet.
Oh, bouquet.
A bouquet. Anywho,
Anywho.
we were talking about your drunkest story. So I told you mine. Tell me yours. Come on.
Mine sucks.
Come on. Don't.
Dude. It
I don't.
sucks.
I don't care if it sucks to you. It may not suck to somebody else. Somebody else
sucks
wants to
'cause
hear
it's
it.
fucking embarrassing.
Well,
It's
that's
fucking
why it sucks to
humiliating.
you. I want everybody to hear your embarrassing story.
You think they're gonna enjoy this? This is embarrassing.
Just do it.
All right.
Come on.
My cousin Bobby, good man. He's like a little brother to me. It's his 21st birthday. So I'm like an old fuck. I'm like 26 or 27. Should probably be pretty experienced at the bar scene.
Hold on.
But yeah.
26, 27. I'm like an old fuck.
Old fuck.
Bro, that was damn near a decade ago.
No, it's not. It's a half decade.
26. We're approaching 34.
You're approaching my nuts. Can we get back to the story?
I'm just
This
saying
is
you should have
goddamn
probably
ridiculous.
had
I'm
some
trying to
more
tell
faith
a guy.
in
You tell
yourself
me to
at
tell
the
the
time.
story.
Yeah, if you're trying to tell a story, be honest about it.
I'm trying to be honest about it. You want to do math?
All right, then fine.
You want to do
Go
fucking
on.
division
Go
on the
on.
side? Or you
Just
want
go
to
on.
talk
Lie
about
to our
story?
guests.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to
Lie
them.
to them.
Fucking dickhead.
Anyway.
So I'm old, and at the bar we pre-gamed a bit. Sure, Red Bull vodka, you got it. Get to the bar, shot of whiskey, of course. It's his birthday. And then all of a sudden I'm face down in the fucking dirt, in the parking lot corner, around some
Wait a second.
dump. I think it may have been right
Wait a
next to the dumpster.
Is this the night you thought you got like roofied?
I'm pretty sure I got roofied.
Ah, who the fuck wants to roofie you?
Who the fuck goes face down in the dirt after a couple drinks?
Have you looked in the mirror today?
At some point, probably.
Do you remember what you saw?
Myself?
When you looked at it, were you thinking, why the fuck would anyone want to roofie this? You were right.
That didn't cross my mind
It
when I was
should have.
brushing my teeth.
Why the hell would anyone waste a roofie?
Maybe they thought it was for someone else. Another draft beer, bar.
Draft bar beer?
Bar.
You said you were having a shot.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I did have a shot.
Yeah. Start your backpedaling now.
But whatever. I was face down, and my 21-year-old cousin is like, "Hey, man, you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm totally good. Don't mind the puke on my shoulder, bro.
Yeah, man.
Hope you're having a good 21. Woo!"
21, man.
On the cab ride home, I was trying to apparently like climb out of the car, and I didn't roll down the window. I decided to open the door to toss my cookies, and they had to drag me back into the car. I apparently was suicidal that night. It was a fucking disaster. Roofied.
I doubt it.
100%.
I doubt it.
I had to be
doubt
roofied.
it. Just honestly, think about the logic behind roofing you.
Don't you think it would be?
It had to. Was it a female bartender that night?
I don't know.
Of course you don't. You were roofied.
I had Red Bull vodka. I was all you know.
All
What the fuck do I know?
You don't know shit because you thought you were roofied.
Fuck you, man.
Fuck you.
Fuck
you.
bro.
Anyway.
Anywho, how are you guys? Good? Everybody having fun?
Oh shit. Have
Yeah.
you been here the whole time?
There's a show. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I guess we enjoyed it.
We keep doing it.
We've been bitching at each other for the past half hour.
That's what we do. That's how we communicate. There's no respect around here.
I ain't got no respect.
You don't get nose respect.
No respect.
Fuck is nose respect?
I think the beers are hitting me.
The beers are working. Well, you fucking started at breakfast today. So
I did. Remember that? The whole wine situation?
I
this
do.
morning?
You had cranberry juice with your eggs this morning.
That wasn't cranberry juice.
That's not snowflake.
That's not so bad.
That's not snowflake.
Well, I thank you, everybody, again.
Here's an idea. Speaking of our listeners, if you have a funny drunk story, send it to us. And
yeah.
we won't share your name.
No way.
But we'd be
we'll
happy
totally
to share your
substitute
story.
a name in there.
You can tell what we're looking for, and it's ridiculousness. Share your drunkest story. I want to hear it.
I want to hear it.
Give it to me.
All right, everyone. Thank you for listening in on us again this week. We really appreciate everything you do for us, which is absolutely nothing yet.
Whoop, whoop!
Here he goes again with the whoop whoop.
I made it all night.
The one thing you could do for us, let your friends know about us. We want everybody to hear us.
Share the shit. It's cool. Do it.
Do it.
SoundCloud.
Jumping social.
I guess that's the end then.
I guess, is this the end?
Yep.
All right, goodbye.
Okay.